Alrighty, got hammies today. Not the most favourite day of the week, but like I said before, it's probably one of the most important. But it's also the last time that we're doing this routine for hamstrings, so I want to kind of end it off on a good note, really smash it out, just end on a good note. Feeling pretty good today, pretty fueled, pretty ready to go. Let's know it's going to be a pretty rough session physically, so just going to try and keep motivated, make sure I'm taking plenty of breaks, and just really smash it out. Make sure I'm pushing myself nice and hard, but still making sure my body's okay, especially on plate squats, because I want to be able to keep doing a good high weight, but I've got to make sure that my lower back doesn't kind of start hurting or potentially getting injured. So I want to make sure I pace myself well and I don't push myself to the point of overexertion. I just want to push myself into like a good range where it's heavy, needs high intensity, but nothing is going to put me at injury risk. So it should be fine. It should be nice and simple. I'm looking forward to reprogramming this day. It'd be good to probably keep a hamstring day or a leg day with predominantly hamstring exercises. But in particular for this one, it'd be good to shuffle it and put some new exercises in. And this time try and do it a bit different, hopefully. I'm kind of almost halfway done reprogramming my sessions. Funnily enough, the last two they're going to do the leg days, so haven't really touched them yet, so still not too sure what they're going to evolve to, so just keep an eye on that and watch this space, I guess. But ideally I'm going to try and keep 2 leg days a week, because it's one of my big focus for this year. Really kind of stacking more weight on my legs, trying to get them bigger, try and get them a bit more conditioned, and on top of that, just being more consistent with calves, because I was consistent with them for a period of time, and then kind of the consistency fell away, and that's my fault. I had them in the program, but just didn't stick to them. So I'm going to make sure that next program I do them, because it's nice having good calf development, kind of just rounds out the physique, which is nice. And then on top of that, kind of the smaller goals is obviously to keep smashing out some forearms, because that also kind of balances your arms in terms of how they look, because you want skinny forearms with big biceps, and at the same time you can, if you have big forearms, it eludes the perception that you've got big biceps. So if you can match them, it's perfect. Then obviously keep doing abs and cardio, which work hand in hand, still doing kind of lower back mobility stuff, and hopefully can eventually ramp up into more weight loaded stuff. That would be brilliant, because that was a big thing that kind of was preventing a lot of my strength when I was trying to train for powerlifting. That's something that I want to make sure that I'm identifying and keeping an eye on, is my lower back health, so strengthening that up. So over the coming weeks, try and do like my Supermans by holding dumbbells in my hands, or try it inclined, or just do different variations, essentially up until I can do the kind of back hyper extensions free weight and then with some weight, that would be kind of ideal. So that way I'm strengthening and kind of hopefully just trying to put a little bit of muscle and stability on, and that should hopefully transfer to the rest of my exercises. That's mainly it. It's not much to it. Kind of, if I focus on those areas and kind of train the way I've been training, but focus on those little areas and my eating, I think this year will go very well. But it's always just a trial and error, and this is only kind of the first year-ish that I've been taking it proper and taking it serious, and making more of a conscious and deliberate effort to really smash out the gym in terms of weights, but also my diet. So yeah, it's all just a bit of fun, but a bit of playing around and just testing the waters, seeing what works, what doesn't, and going from there and making adjustments accordingly. So yeah, that's pretty much it for me. Don't really have too much else to add. A bit tired today, so that's probably why I'm not as talkative at the moment, but yeah, it was good. Just want to smash this day out and get it over Alrighty, hamstrings are done. Really good session today. Lower back didn't cause me any issues whatsoever, so I could get the session done in a good timely fashion. I managed to go up on the plate loaded squats. Form wasn't the kind of ideal way of doing it. I was more just trying to focus on controlling the weight down, because at that weight any kind of slight movement can throw the weight off and can just throw your body out of it, especially when your heels are elevated. So I made sure to try and focus on just keeping my back tensed and straight, keeping my chest up. It was mainly just focusing on form, and a few times kind of the weight kind of dropped me forward, so I ended up pressing through my toes rather than through my heels. But on that kind of the 100 to 140 was really good, nice and strict. But it was more of a trying to just push the weight up. I tried to keep it as strict as possible. I think I did pretty well. You see, I haven't touched that type of weight on this exercise in a long time or ever before, so I'm pleased, and I still got the reps that I wanted, so very happy. And then everything else went nice and smooth. Doing lunges after that was extremely difficult because I went pretty all out on squats, but still kept up the intensity, still pushed hard, and it went very well, so not much to complain about. Session overall just went really well. I was happy with it. It's not the most kind of satisfying session, I guess, to do doing hamstrings, but at least for this session, in terms of how it went, in terms of intensity and performance and results, I can't complain. So it's all good things. Got chest and tries tomorrow, which should be fun. But I'm pretty exhausted now. My energy's completely depleted, so I'm glad to be going back home, have a nice protein shake, have a nice dinner. Just can't wait to chill out tonight, and then got cardio in the morning as per usual. Do some abs, do my lower back work, which was definitely making a difference. On like the squats today, didn't feel anything kind of inflaming or like over exhausting my lower back, which is really good. So definitely the exercises and the mobility work is paying off, even though it might be a minute change. I think for me any change is a good change, because I'm going from doing nothing to something. And then as I said earlier, it's one of my big areas to try and strengthen up, just doing it in the morning, because I tried doing like lower back hyperextensions on like days like this right at the end, and then I end up seizing my back up. So I really got to do it properly and kind of give it a good amount of space and time to heal and just to rest, which is what I'm doing, and that's what I'm doing in the mornings, so I can reap the most benefits out of it. But yeah, I'm not doing it so much for any physique reason, or to get it bigger. I want to do a lat spread and see my lower back nice and pumped. It's purely for stability, and actually it's more strength if anything, because the muscle, for me, my lower back muscle is really tight, really solid, but it's weak as piss. Any weight bearing on it, it just crumbles. It either tries to slide itself out, or it wants to cramp or seize. So just strengthening it up is all I'm really doing. But it's a gradual process. It's a muscle that I've never touched in isolation. It's always a secondary muscle that's probably been supporting most of the weight that I've been pushing or pressing. So now I just got to isolate it and really strengthen it up, because I don't want to end up with lower back issues later in life as well. So yeah, just keeping that going, keeping that nice and consistent. But yeah, this is about it really. Just drained, so I've got not much else to talk about and not much energy to talk any further. So thank you for watching. Join me for chest and tries tomorrow. Let's smash that out, because it looks like, based on my new program, it's going to be pretty similar. So I want to try and end this one off in good stead, because the form, or the kind of the setup will change, not so much the exercises. So stay tuned for that. But anyway, I'll leave it here. Have a good one, and I will catch you tomorrow. And we're on our way to do chest and tries, so I'll see you then.